Alright, gonna do a little update video here on the Cub. Excuse me, 1946 Piper J3 Cub. My grandfather bought it 1963. I was thinking 1968 in the other video, and anyways, it's 1963. It's whenever he purchased it, and last time it was restored. If you hadn't caught up on my other videos of the Cub, last time it was restored was 1971 and 72. And it was way past time for, you know, an update, recovering job, the whole 9 yards. So I'm gonna strip it all the way down, and I just pedal with it a little bit here and there. Can't do a whole lot, but just do a little bit. But this is the left wing over here against the wall. Got it all stripped down. All I've done is taken the covering off of them. I got to do some repair work on a couple of spots, or actually get my cousin Rex to. He's a Cub master whenever it comes to working on Cubs and recovering them and all that kind of stuff. But he's going to help me out on it. And being this is my first one here ever doing, pretty simple airplane to do. Nothing really major. But here on the outside wingtip on this right wing, these were originally wood from the factory, and the same way here on the fuselage, this here was originally wood. Just the top parts right here, I believe this is kind of factory right here, I do believe, but the wood stringers or whatever used to, these little crimps right here would crimp down in it and hold the wood on. But anyways, these are metal now. They've been metal ever since Grandaddys had the plane in '63. So I'm thinking this is probably 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be probably the third time this plane has been restored since 1946, since it was new. But anyways, I got to do some repair work. Like straightening up some of the metal, aluminum, whatever here, and some ribs, and this, the end right out here, what that is actually conduit ripped in half and then formed around that end of the wingtip right there. One of Granddaddy's old time buddies redone that years ago, and because the wooden ones were weak and they cracked or whatever, spruce I say. But down here, on the ribs and stuff, you can see right here I got to do some repair work. On some of these, I got little small cracks in them and stuff. Kind of like this right here. This has been repaired right here, and then the same way right here, this one's been repaired. Just kind of straightened up a little bit. But anyways, let me get back around here, and and then right here on the leading edge of the wing right here, on both wings, what we're going to do is go back with a kind of like a felt type material, roughly 1/16, maybe 3/32 thick or something like that, and you'll lightly tack glue it on the leading edge, and then put your covering on. And what we're going back with here is the envelope process. We're going to do the stitch process, but we went with the envelope. But got all the fabric and everything here. It's pretty neat. I've never seen it done or whatever, but it's just like putting a sock on. And the fuselage, you'll start back here at the rudder, and you just slide it on, and it fits like a glove, pretty much. Still, same way on the wings. You just start down here on the wing tip, and you'll slide it on, and it fits pretty snug. And then do your tightening up and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I've been working on it here today a little bit. I took the covering off the landing gear, and sorry I hadn't done an update video in a while. I hadn't really had a chance to get out here and mess with it much. But I went on ahead and stripped the whole inside here out today, and still got to take out the throttles and, you know, all that kind of stuff there. I got to pull everything out. I just kind of cut around it and pulled the fabric out for right now. Excuse me, but the floorboard, we're going to put a new one in, which, you know, that would be cool to leave, you know, if I could leave that original, because that's original wood right there. That's from 1946. You know, that's history with the airplane in my book, you know. But you know, it's kind of weak in a couple of spots, but you know, it would be nice to try to leave something like that original, you know, in the plane. But here pretty soon we're going to be getting ready to snatch the engine off of it and putting it on the engine stand and finish stripping the whole fuselage down, tank and everything, dash and all out of it. You know, little luggage compartment here. Just gotta get ready for sandblasting and everything. But anyway, got the cowl and everything over here. And that's the wing again. And then I got the ailerons. If you can see them, I got them two propped up over there in the corner. And but I mean, everything there looks good. I mean, this plane, you know, a lot of people say that back here on the back end, you know, right back here, will be rusted out, you know. And, you know, surprisingly, this plane here, you know, like I said, I mean, it ain't been redone in, you know, 45 years, 46 years or whatever. And they ain't, you know, they ain't really the first bit of major rust on this frame anywhere. So, you know, I mean, it's been in the hangar all these years, since 1963. So, you know, it hadn't really been out in the weather. This may have spent the night out in the weather, you know, a few times, but nothing much. But you know, other than that, everything here looks great. You know, everything here looks good. I got to take all that out, you know, clean it up, pressure wash the frame with some degreaser, and you know, start sandblasting. I'm gonna do sections. I'm gonna, you know, start back here at the tail, and you'll just sandblast like this time of year in the summer, humidity so high. Sandblast, you know, a little section at a time, and then prime it, and then the next day sandblast, you know, 4 or 5 feet or whatever you can get to. Prime it before that evening, because overnight it'll set up. I mean, it'll rust just overnight if you try to sandblast the whole frame in, you know, the length of a week. You know, sandblast it and then try to prime it. By the time you get it all sandblasted, you know, you're going to have rust back here at the back, you know, where you started, and then you're going to have to start all over again and try to, you know. So it's better to sandblast in sections, you know, unless if you've got, you know, 2 or 3 people that can work on it at one time, you could possibly knock it out in one day. But in my case, just me, you know, I ain't got that. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Just thought I'd make a video. Sorry it's so long, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I will keep you updated as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.